Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 907 Washington, number 1B. This is a super nice two-bedroom. Now, the way it's laid out, I think it's easiest for me to walk into the apartment first, show you a dining area. The kitchen is more or less brand new. Back where we're headed, you see a little sliver of each of the two bedrooms. But this is the easiest, if I turn around, it is the easiest way for me to show you the living room. The windows are facing east. You have baseboard heat, which is like radiator heat, central boiler system, hardwood floors. It's a nice sized room. It's probably 13 feet from me to the door and probably 12 feet across. If I walk towards the front door, we have a nice big entry closet. I turned on the light in the entry closet so you could see it better. You have a shelf there. There will be a hanging bar. It's about 6 or 7 feet long, at least 6 feet, probably 7 feet long, and about 2 feet wide. You have beautiful new tile floor as well. So from this entry area, looking back, we see a closet in between the two bedrooms. Another look at the living room. And if we go to the windows, we see that there's a nice walkway here where you can put a chair out when the weather gets warmer. There's also space for an air conditioner, which we will install. So it should be a new air conditioner in there. So we'll walk back to the dining area. Dining area is a nice big area. You could easily put a 4 or 6 person table here. We have a ceiling fan. There's also a little pantry kind of closet or back here. There's a vacuum in here now, but we have a nice set of shelves. This is probably a 2-foot square, 2x2 closet, which is really helpful for food, that kind of thing. Again, the dining area is pretty big. It's probably 8 by 8 at least, maybe a little bit bigger. And it attaches to a kitchen that's been newly installed. So the cabinets are brand new, the sink, the faucet, the dishwasher, the countertop, which is a rock countertop, the fridge, the stove are all brand new. Stove hood is brand new. Very, very nice. None of it's, this is, when I say brand new, I mean really brand new. The gas is yet to be turned on. It's an electric start. I can do that for you. So you can hear that snapping. You have nice countertops. Storage is very good. You have a lot of cabinets. This is a standard 2-foot high cabinet, although it's a little deeper. It's probably 12 to 13 inches deep. Underneath are important because they're a little deeper as well, so you can put pots and pans or small appliances in the bottom cabinets. The fridge is probably about 5 feet 9 inches high, so it's a nice big fridge. Freezer on top. Well, there's your energy guide. And shelves to the right. Big refrigerator with cold cut drawer, crisper drawers, and a butter dish and shelves to the right. Again, we have baseboard heat. Across we have countertop. The water is yet to be turned on. I apologize for that, so no water. But you have a super nice hose system, and you can go from spray to straight on the faucet. More storage underneath the sink. Lots of storage there. And above, we have the 2-foot cabinets on either side of the sink. And then above the sink, we have like a 18-inch cabinet. So really nice storage. Everything's brand new, so it's gorgeous. Lots of outlets, so that's super helpful. From the kitchen, you can see how big the dining area is. which is really a nice space. Like I say, easily a 6-person table, and a brand new dishwasher, which is super helpful. And that is not quite fully installed. Let's see. Nope, not quite fully installed. So that will be put in. So let's walk out this way, back to the living room. Nice space. Then we have, I think this is the larger bedroom, a slightly smaller bedroom, and a beautifully remodeled bed. Linen closet in between the bedrooms, which has got a lot of work stuff in there right now. The bigger bedroom has its own air conditioner, which is nice. These windows face west. Beautiful hardwood floors. If I walk across to the windows, which sort of look towards the building next to them, we see 2 closets. Whoops-a-daisy, there we go. 2 closets, and there's an outlet on every wall, so that's really nice. The closets are about, I'd say that's 5 to 6 feet by a little less than 2 feet. Hanging bar, shelf, and a second shelf. And here we just have the shelf and the hanging bar, and basically the same size closet. So 2 good sized closets. From the closet looking back, you see you have room easily for a queen size bed. And there are, of course, window treatments. So queen size bed, it'd be tight for a king size bed, but easy queen size bed. The second bedroom's a little smaller, would still do a queen size bed. Maybe a full size bed would be better. Let me turn on the light. There we go. Baseboard heat, windows facing the building next door, which is west. And again, we have a nice big closet. This looks like it's got a shelving unit inside. So rather than the tile floors, we have a nice shelving unit with hanging bars. So you have a double hanging bar system and good shelves. Total closet's probably 8 feet by about 20 inches wide. From the closet looking out, and nice hardwood floors. Again, you could easily do a double or queen size bed. Definitely not a king in this one. We come look at the bathroom. The bathroom's really nice. Everything here is new as well. We have a new light fixture, a new fan with a light fixture, new sink with storage, nice granite counter there, tank toilet, ceramic tile floors, which are really nice. See if the water is turned on here. It is. And you can see it's good. It's just the hot water. Underneath we have a little storage cabinet. And underneath that, whoops, we have additional space underneath. So that's nice. Medicine cabinet was just put in. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that's a big mirror there. So we have a nice medicine cabinet. The shower head is probably about 6'3", so it's pretty high up there. Beautiful tiles throughout. The tub is not brand new, but it's super clean. And let me change hands. Let me see if I can get this to work. Oh yeah, now we're getting the good water pressure. That's great. And we can see that we really have a nice flow and good drainage. And this is all the way to the house. So you're going to have very good water pressure. Water pressure in this building is very good. So I'm going to back out of the bathroom. Whoops-a-daisy, there you go. So you can see it again. And again, we have a new tank toilet, ceramic floors, very pretty. The smaller bedroom, which is still a good sized bedroom with very good closet space. The larger bedroom, son of a gun. Okay, with the AC unit, we're gonna put in the AC unit in the living room. Wow, this thing just blurs every time I move. Big dining area, new kitchen, entryway and entry closet, which brings us back to the front door. Thanks for watching.